We're coming to you live from the event in Red Deer, Alberta. This is the event, the Alberta Independence event, and we just arrived here, and we're going to show you what's going on here. We've got some people out here that are pro-independence. We've got some people out here that are anti-independence, and yeah, there's all kinds of people out here. But we're going to go for a little bit of a walk here and show you what it's like out here. We're going to see if we can interview a few people. We've got the Canadian News Now microphone set up here. Hopefully we're doing good. Give us a 1 in the chat. CJ in there, thanks a lot for supporting the stream. CJ in the stream here. Queenie is right in front of me, as a matter of fact. Amazingly enough, let's take a look here. She is right. She's kind of hounding my car here. She saw me pull up here, and then she came right over to where I'm at here right now. She hasn't really talked to me here yet, but we're going to find out what's going on with her. And I don't know, hopefully we don't get into some kind of an argument or something like that. But you can see she's out there. You've got lots of people waving lots of Alberta flags here. This is the Alberta Independence Movement rally in Red Deer. And we are going to have a bit of fun down here. We know that much for sure. So I just got set up in my car here, and we're going to head outside there. Queenie is looking as big and bold as ever, wearing her native garb there. And she's already gotten into a little bit of a few tiffs there with some of the people. Fight, fight, fight. Yeah, Phoenix Tide. Yeah, you know that's going to happen. Something's going to happen down here, but, you know, she's got the vilest mouth on her. She's going to call me a bunch of names and stuff like that. Dummy dumpster, you know, or whatever. So, yeah, we'll look forward to hearing what Queenie has to say about us. There you go. There's somebody in support of the independence rally here. Queenie about to press you. Yeah, I know. Al Munson. Yeah, this better not turn out bad there. And this guy Chris that she says that is on her side. Yeah, Chris came right up to me and talked to me a little bit about Queenie. He's not with her at all. She thinks that Chris is with her because apparently he went to Ottawa with her. But yeah, at the end of the day, ain't gonna happen. Ain't happening. Okay, hang on. Let me just lock up my car here so nothing gets stolen. Hang on. And then we're going to go out. Are you going to come with us or stay here? Okay. Okay, but otherwise. Uh-oh. Oh, no. My gimbal is just gimbaling out on me here. Hang on. Yeah, I may have to not use my gimbal here if it craps out on me too much here. I've been having a bit of trouble with keeping my gimbal exactly straight here. But anyways, yeah, protect the children. Yeah, right. Exactly. Okay, we're are you gonna stay in the car?
I'm watching Queenie.
Okay, you stay in the car and just be careful. But otherwise we're gonna come on outside here. See exactly what's going on here. Okay, we're all set up here. She's looking good. She's looking good. We got our microphone going here. And we're at the rally. Let's take a look at this whole thing here and see what it's looking like. Because people are saying that it's nothing going on here. But yeah, it looks like there's stuff going on here. Let's go right at the front of the line here and just see what's happening down here. Hey, can you talk to us today?
Yeah, hi.
Okay, hi. What are you doing down here today?
We are just showing our support for Alberta independence.
Hey, how many people do you think are down here showing support?
Oh, I don't know. We're stretched all the way through to downtown right now. We're long ways downtown.
Right on. What do you have to say to the people that are against Alberta independence?
Why? Why would you be? Like, what? Do you like paying a ton of taxes? Do you like not being represented? Do you like getting the crappy end of the stick all the time from Ottawa? Like, what? Why? Why not?
Okay, what about the people that say that we should be staying in Canada? What are their reasons for Alberta staying in Canada?
I think their reasons are just like, it's the Canada that they remember from years gone by that doesn't exist anymore. And they can't get past that bond with what Canada once was. And that's what I see from people. But other than that, I don't see people with a logical reason why. There's a lot of fear mongering that's happening with it, but there's no logical reason why not. I haven't heard one yet.
Sounds good. Well, how many votes how many people do you think have signed the plebiscite so far?
Over 250,000. Over 250,000.
Really?
250,000.
And how long have you been supporting independence?
For a couple years now.
One last question. What do you think of Mark Carney?
I don't like him at all. I wish he would just go fly the coop. Because you go back to Europe, go back home, because this ain't your home, bud.
Okay, sounds good. Looks like the whole street now. It's pretty hard to see here, but it looks like a block or maybe 2 blocks of people flying flags down here. What is this rally all about here? How did this come together, and why are there so many people here?
We decided on Wednesday that we were going to start doing this. So I'm one of the organizers of it. We decided, we got enough signatures for the referendum. Let's go fly flags.
Have you been collecting signatures yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, right on. Okay, well, you're on the Tommy Temper Show. Thanks a lot for talking to us.
Thank you. You have a good one.
Okay, see you later. Okay, we'll just walk around here. Okay, you want to talk to us? Or did she do all the talking for you?
A lot of the talking, absolutely. Great talking points, for sure.
Okay, right on. Okay, well, you got a little bit of a smaller flag than her. Does that mean you're any less pro-independence?
No, it goes on my car so it can come down the highway with me. Absolutely, yeah.
Sounds good. What do you want to say to the audience today?
We need more opportunity for Alberta, and that's why we're doing this, to make our independence known and keep the wealth in our province, right? Instead of having it stripped across and given to other provinces.
Yeah, well, some people say that the Alberta independence movement is all about money. Is it all about money?
No, it's about having your freedoms and your money. It's both. It's not one or the other. It's independence. Right?
And some people say that, well, you guys just want to be the 51st state. What do you think of that?
No, that's absolutely false. We want independent Alberta, because we know our GDP, once we separate, will be very high, and we don't need to be the 51st state.
Okay, sounding good. Anything final to say to the audience?
Go Alberta, go.
Okay, good. Thanks a lot. You're on the Tommy Temper Show. Thanks a lot. Nice talking to you. Okay, looking good. There's Queenie over there. She's over by herself. She's found a guy with a dog who has got the dog over there, and she's not talking to anyone else except that guy there. Have you signed yet? Okay, have you signed yet?
Yeah, it says it right here on my badge.
Okay, Queenie, she said that you're with her. Are you with Queenie? The lady in the red over there.
She's a native lady, and she's actually open to us. She's not dead set against us, but some people, they get angry with her, and she gets angry back with them. But no, she's quite nice.
Because I know I talked to you before, and you said that you were, I think, staying in a motorhome trailer, something like that, and you were from back east, and now you're in Alberta here,
Yeah.
And you're supporting independence.
Yes, I am. I took off from Ontario 5 years ago after my mom passed, and when the Canadian government said you're not allowed to travel, I went, I don't think so. And I bought myself, that trailer. I sold things, I gave things away, and I went, I got to go and see our beautiful country. went to all these provinces all the way to BC, and I just felt I had to come back to central Alberta. Woohoo! So I'm officially an Albertan for the last 2 years.
Now, you indicated that you're Native. Now, some people say that Native people are not for independence, but what's your take on that?
Well, I'm a canvasser. Yep, I'm a canvasser, and we got signatures from Native people too. Yes, we do. And I'm 3 generations back, Cherokee. Yes.
So what about the Alberta chiefs that went to go and see the king? What do you think of that whole ordeal?
That's happening on April the 7th, correct?
No, they've already met with the king, I think.
Oh, with the king. Oh.
King of England.
Yeah, well, like a lot
Not
of us,
King Trump.
a lot. Yeah, really. We don't call him a king neither. Yeah, but no, like a lot of us know, a lot of the chiefs have been paid off big time, especially during COVID. Before that, who knows? They're being paid off. And guess who were the first people that were vaxxed? The Native people, crying shame. That's why there's a lot of people that are waking up. Oh, no. Yeah, we don't discriminate. No age, color, background, whatever you are. No, there is some awakened people.
Sounds
And we are here for the children, Mother Earth, animals, and us all. That's what I stand up for.
Any words with regards to Mark Carney?
He's fully corrupt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he sexually abused people just like Trump and the rest of them. They're all scammers and they're all corrupt. No, 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 no. We don't trust them as far as we can throw them.
Are there any car horns honking around here? Is there any support for the movement?
But, yeah, there's quite a bit of support for sure. Thank you, Albertans. Love you all.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for talking to us.
Blessings.
Okay, you'll see this on the Tommy Temper show on YouTube.
Thank you, Miigwech.
Okay, bye-bye.
Blessings to you all and happy Easter.
Sounding good, sounding good. Hey, here's Chris.
Freedom.
Here's our good friend Chris. Come on over here, Chris. Let's get you in front of all your flags here. Hey, Chris.
Not
Chris.
giving up our guns.
Okay, we're not giving up our guns, Chris has to say here. Chris, you put up a whole bunch of flags here. It's they all say a Republic of Alberta with the wild rose on them. What's the deal with that whole flag setup here?
It was just something I came up with, and I thought it would be kind of unique. I used to have a different rose on there, and everyone says they wanted the wild rose. So then I got the wild rose on the flag, and it makes it kind of neutral. But then I decided to go for something controversial with the cowboy with the guns.
Yeah, right. Well, the gun buyback program's not working out so well for Mark Carney and his cohorts.
Well, I have a suggestion for them if they really want to do it. $1 million a gun, so I can buy some more.
I think it was something like $20,000 a gun or something that it's cost them so far.
Oh, well, I have a pellet gun they can have.
Okay, well, let's not go there. We want to be positive. Don't get me in trouble for hate speech or something like that. You know, they bringing in all these new hate laws and stuff like that. So you and I are going to have to be careful what we say on social media.
I know on social media now it's just a bunch of stars and dashes and stuff because I can't say what I really want to say. But we got to stand up for freedom. And please, people, if you have guns, just go put them somewhere because seriously, look at all the countries in the world that are in trouble because they can't defend themselves, the people.
Okay, what do you think of the rally here?
I think it's pretty awesome. It's
Like, look at down there. You can't even see the end of the lineup of all the flags.
I know, and they're all the way down 60 to 67th Street. There's people in every few blocks down there as well.
Okay, right on. Okay, well, Chris, thanks a lot for talking to us today. You're on the Tommy Temper Show. You can check us out on YouTube.
Absolutely, but it has to be Alberta news.
Well, Canadian, yeah, right. I'll change the logo
Okay.
to Alberta News Now. Well, actually, I do run Alberta News Now as well on Facebook. So, okay, see you later. Okay, let's keep walking down here. We're gonna keep walking down here and see what's going on. Oh, you got some music and stuff going on down there, but that's okay. We'll just keep walking down here and see who all is down here. Maybe get a few people on camera, ask a few people some questions, see what their take is on Alberta independence. Actually, I'm quite surprised. Like, I'm looking down the road there, and the people with the flags go on for literally I don't know. They go to the end of this block and they keep going further. So at least a couple of blocks with us here. Hey, can you talk to us today?
I don't think I'm allowed.
You're not allowed to?
I'm a canvasser, so no.
Oh no, I was talking to two canvassers over there.
Well, I'm good. Thanks.
You already got 177,000 signatures.
Cool.
You need one more, mine. No, I already signed.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, well, thanks for being out here today.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay, he's pro Alberta. Hey, can you talk to us today? Are you a canvasser?
I am a canvasser.
Can you talk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She couldn't. Okay, well, Shh, don't listen to her. Are you a canvasser?
Sir.
Okay, can you talk to us?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, what do you think of the rally here so far?
I think it's all right. Lots of families out here. Lots of
Sorry.
people all the way down to the hill scattered. So it's pretty good.
Any people honking their horns?
Well, you can hear that. Yeah, tons of people. Not all of them are happy. Some of them are honking so that they can give us the finger. Most of them are honking in support, though. So,
Well, I guess you could figure out who the NDPers and Liberals are as they drive by.
oh yeah, absolutely. They're the kind, polite Canadians.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, what do you think of that NDP party?
I'd rather not say.
Yeah, right. We don't want to get our channel canceled or get thrown into jail.
Yeah. Plus, my kids are here, and I'd rather not curse in front of them. So,
Yeah, right on. Okay, well, anything to say to the audience today? Final last word as I walk down the strip here.
get out and support. If you haven't signed, please do so, because even though we've reached the goal, they can disqualify. They disqualify based on a percentage. So the more signatures we have, the better.
Just so you're sort of been talking to the people that are collecting signatures, that you probably know people personally. How many signatures do you think that they probably have gotten here at this point in time? We know we've got 177.
I have no idea.
That's my
It's
That's my dad.
everything I've heard from people who are a part of, like officially a part of the movement, say do not listen to anyone who is giving you any numbers. Other than the one official number where they said, okay, we've met the minimum. That's the only number that you should believe, because we have no idea. There are canvassers all over the place. There are canvassers like in Egypt and in Mexico, and their numbers aren't in, right? And so we need to, anyone who said that they have a number, it's a guess.
What about the chiefs that are trying to take the whole thing to court? What do you think will happen there?
I don't know. I don't know much about the native population and what kind of power they have over anything.
Okay, final last word.
Well, on that note, I think an independent Alberta would probably benefit them as well. It'd benefit anyone, because the less the federal government has control over what we're able to do with our own properties and our own assets and the like, the better it is for us.
And I see you're here with at least 4 children. Are you here for yourself or for the children?
Both. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you need some dough to support children in this day and age, that's for sure.
yeah, for sure. It's definitely
More you can put in your pocket, the better.
absolutely 100%. Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot for talking to us.
You betcha. Thanks for coming.
Okay, you're on the Tommy Temper Show. Okay, on YouTube. See you later.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep walking down the road here. Maybe I'll even stop to sit down for a minute and just show you what's going on here. Now, we're not stopping for a bus or anything like that, but you can see all the people down that way. And definitely a lot of flag waving going on here, a lot of camaraderie. There's a car with a bunch of flags on it. People honking their horns. People revving their motors. Of course, if you're in a big Dodge, you're going to rev your motor instead of honking your horn. Good to see everyone in the chat. Thanks a lot for joining us here today. Give us a 1 in the chat if the audio sounds okay, if the audio is coming in good on the microphone here. I'll look for a couple of 1s in there. Hopefully we're still live on YouTube here. Okay, we got a 1 in there. Okay, I see that. Thanks a lot for that. And we're going to walk down the road here and check out what everybody else is doing and what their thoughts are on this whole Alberta independence thing. It's a nice sunny day out here. Well, a few clouds in the sky, kind of broken clouds, that sort of thing. So, and I'm not sure where Queenie went. Queenie was here. I was going to go over and talk to her. I wanted to just sort of get rolling here. Okay, there's some honks for independence. But I'm not sure where she went. She kind of, as soon as I got here, she like disappeared right away. So, not too sure what happened to her. But we'll walk down the road here and see what Mr. Hockey Stick has to say here. We've got people out here with their flags doing their thing.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. What do you think of the rally here so far?
So far, so good. I'm not sure how far we go down the line, but there's quite a few people here.
Yeah, I haven't been down there, but it looks like a couple of blocks of flags from what I can see from here. Can't see the end of it.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, I can see a tear in your eye. Are you crying with glory, for freedom?
Ah, it's the wind. Yes, we need freedom.
Right on. Sounds good. Yeah, we need independence.
Damn right we need independence.
What's your take on Mark Carney? He took over from Justin Trudeau with the Liberals there. What do you think of his job there so far?
He sucks, and I'm not going to say anymore because I don't have anything good to say.
You don't want to end up in jail, right?
That's right. Because they'd stick me in jail.
The social media police will come for you.
Yes, they will.
He's made sure of that. Yeah, I know. I have to worry about that myself too. Yeah. Thanks a lot for talking. One last word. Anything else to say about the independence movement out here today?
We're going to get it. We're doing it. We are going to be free.
Okay, thanks a lot for talking to us.
Thank you.
Okay. That's what's happening down here. Here's a guy, look at, he's got a hockey stick. This is a true blue hockey fan down here with his Alberta flag. How are you doing?
Not too bad, yeah.
Okay, what do you think of this rally here?
That's great. We're fighting for the kids' future.
Are there any cars honking their horns here today?
Yeah, lots. We've had, I think what we counted 6 to give us a finger already. And 4 or 5 thumbs down, but everybody else is positive. So,
oh, right out. Anybody giving you the finger?
6 people.
6 people. Oh, wow. Well, I'm hearing a lot of horns honking and a lot of support, a lot of Dodges driving by, revving their motors.
Yeah, no, it's good. We just keep fighting.
Okay, what do you think of this new Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney?
Oh, yeah, don't even go there. Yeah, he's not my Prime Minister.
Okay, so how do you think your life will change? Because, you've been around for a while, you've worked a long time, and do you think that it will change your life all that much?
I think it will. It's more for the kids. It's their future, because they have no future now, so.
The next generation?
Yes, sir.
Are you worried about your pension?
No, sir. No. It doesn't matter where we're going to go, we're still going to get our pension.
Okay, last word to the audience.
Join up. You have 1 vote.
Okay, everyone has 1 vote. Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot. Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Okay, out here on Gates. No, we're not on Gates. I'm not even sure where we are. Highway 2A. Highway 2A and 19th Street out here in Red Deer, Alberta, where we've got all kind of people out here. I'm just looking at your flagpole there. What the heck that thing is?
Well, it's a flagpole.
Real McCoy flagpole. Handheld flagpole.
It is.
How are you doing out here today?
Doing excellent. Thank you. How are you doing?
Good, good. What do you think of the rally so far?
You know what? I think this is great. This is a boost for everybody. I think we needed this. Everyone's been putting in lots of hours, lots of days, hard days, cold days. And this is outstanding, man. The support we're getting out here.
I'm seeing like at least a couple of blocks of people standing here with flags. Like, I can't believe the number of people out here. How did you hear about this whole thing?
One of the groups I'm with, I'm canvasser. There are a lot of us that are canvassers on a group. It was just put out there the other day that let's meet up, let's do this, and look at the people showed up.
Okay, sounds good. So what do you think about Danielle Smith?
You know what? She's doing what she can. I think she's one of the better premiers we've had. There's some things could do a little bit better. I'm pretty sure of that. But I think she wants the people to be able to have their say. She's not dictating like a lot of other politicians in this country are at both provincial and federal level. She's been pretty good about that. She's making sure that we are going to get a referendum. She's made that quite clear.
Do you think that she's pro-independence?
I don't pretend to even know which way she leans on that. I don't know.
Well, she's definitely making it easier for independence to happen. She lowered the number of signatures on the plebiscite.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's absolutely true. But again, I think she's saying that if the people want to have a voice and the people can come together and they can get the numbers that are needed and we can go and have an actual referendum and then everyone gets the vote. She's not saying we're only going to need 178,000 people to vote. She's just saying that's what's needed. It's a good number that's going to be able to dictate the yes. Further on, we're going to have a referendum vote and everyone gets the vote. That's the thing. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. Everyone gets the vote.
Now, we've had the announcement that the plebiscite has reached 177,000 signatures so far. What's your take on that? How many signatures do you think have been collected so far?
I don't know. To me, I think we're well past that, but that's just my opinion. The central west Alberta out here, I've been involved enough and I've talked to enough people and I've seen enough posts about how many people are collecting how many signatures on a regular basis. I personally think that we're well past that number, but I don't know.
Nakuzuk apparently got 400,000 people with the Forever Stay campaign that was going on. Do you think you're going to surpass that by the end of the whole thing here in another month?
I don't know. I guess if we have another month, it wouldn't surprise me if we did surpass that. Different rules. There are two things. One, it was done in the summer months. Two, they didn't have to use any formal ID whatsoever. They could get whatever signatures they wanted. No one had to prove anything on who they were. So two totally different paths that taken down that.
Okay, very astute comments. Any last word to say to the audience out there today?
I'm not really sure who the audience is right now, but hey, you guys learn what's going on. There's lots of information out there. Do your research. I'm sure most people will come around to understanding that Canada's not going in a good direction at all right now. And we can do this. We can do this for our kids and our grandkids. They deserve to be able to have a better life than we did, just like we have had much better lives than our grandparents and our parents. Right now, it's not looking like our kids are going to have that opportunity to have a better life than us.
Hey, thanks a lot for talking to us today.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Okay, can you tell us a few words, or did he encompass everything?
He did everything beautifully. So
well,
he covered it all.
yeah. Well, you're out here supporting the cause, that's for sure. And it's a little bit of a chilly day out here. A little bit, everyone's got their coats and gloves on and stuff like that. But yeah, what do you think of the turnout here so far?
Good. Yeah, it's been good.
What makes you want to come out here and stand on a street corner?
Well, independence.
Are you out here for yourself, for more money? Is that what it's all about?
Out here for the future generations. So,
sounds good. What do you think of Mark Carney?
Yeah, not much at all. So.
Nobody here has had much to say about Mark Carney.
I don't want to say too much. The police will be knocking at my door.
You? What about me?
Yeah, that's true. Well, all the power to you.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing yourself on the Tommy Temper Show.
Okay. I'll look it up. Thank you.
Take care. YouTube. Okay, these guys don't even know who I am. I'm just Mr. Nobody. Okay, you're on the Mr. Nobody Show. Hey, what are you doing out here today?
Well, trying to show support here. Like, people need to get their shit together here. Sorry. Anyway.
Oh, it's okay. You can say that. We're like an adult program.
Oh, yeah. No, if you didn't wake up before, I mean, it's time to go, Alberta will be way better off without the rest of Canada sucking us dry.
Word to the other Albertans that haven't signed up yet.
Get out there and sign. Let's go.
Hey, thanks a lot. Nice to talk to you.
Thanks to you, man.
Okay, good enough. Okay, where's your flag?
Oh, I didn't bring mine.
You need to get that flag. Get out here. Show the support. Well, at least you're wearing a blue shirt.
Absolutely.
So what do you think of the movement out here? What do you think of the number of people, number of flags?
Excellent turnout today.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's fantastic. I've gotten from there to here so far, like about a quarter of a block, and it looks like 2 blocks worth of flags.
Yeah, that's quite a few people out.
Yeah, right on. Anything to say to any other Albertans out there that are sort of sitting on the fence?
Educate. Well, take a look what Carney's doing to our country.
Oh, you mean Brookfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm pro-independence myself here. I'm not like independent. What'd she say? Did she swear?
I'm not sure, but she sure took a lot of pictures for the first hour, I'd say.
She's probably taking pictures for the NDP.
Probably. But you know what? I just am so grateful. These gentlemen and I were talking about how people who, I'm a Canadian, I'm proud to be a Canadian. And I just say, we're talking about this is not the Canada that our grandfathers came to. And people don't recognize how much it's actually changed. And it doesn't seem to matter to them that it's not like it used to be. And even people who have immigrated from other countries in the last few years, it's not the same. It's not the same.
I think a good example of that is the NDP convention. Did you see any of that?
I saw a bit of it. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Well, it seems like Avi Lewis is coming out as a little bit of, the government needs to own everything and you need to work for the government.
Well, that goes to the you'll own nothing and be happy, doesn't it?
Exactly. Okay, well, you're doing good, looking good, and all you need is a bigger flag.
I know. I had friends, though. Okay, well, thank you for doing what you're doing.
Yeah, okay, thanks a lot. Okay, you're going to see us on the Tommy Temper Show.
Perfect.
On YouTube. YouTube. Okay, we're barely making it down here. Okay, this guy's got his fishing rod. I see that the flag is on the fishing rod. Wow, you caught a big one there today.
Yeah, it's windy. It's a good day to hold a flag.
Yeah, is that a whitefish or a perch?
Pike.
Oh, a pike. Okay, sounds good. What brings you out here with your big flag?
It's time to leave. Why stay?
Anything to say to Mark Carney?
Communist.
Do you think that Mark Carney is like promoting or helping Alberta independence?
Maybe by accident. I don't know. That's a good point.
You'd better be careful what you say because he's got that new hate speech bylaw or whatever. The bill came out there and he's going to start throwing people in jail for speaking the truth.
You're not wrong, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, well, you're a little bit younger of a guy out here. What do you think that this is going to affect your life more than like a lot of the older people out here?
Yeah, I mean, the future is it's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Okay, real good. Okay, any last word to the audience?
Why stay?
Why stay? Okay, thanks a lot. Nice talking to you today. Okay, let's keep walking down here. Hey, I see a chair down there. Let's sit down for a minute. Just for a minute. Okay, how y'all doing in the chat there? I see the chat is flowing good. We got about 65 people hanging around doing their thing.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. What are you doing at the rally here today?
We're just trying to encourage people to get involved and learn the facts about what we're doing here.
Are you collecting signatures?
Yes, there's a couple of tables that are collecting signatures. Yeah.
Oh, I mean like you personally. Are you a canvasser?
I actually didn't bring my stuff today because I knew, but yes, I have been. Yeah.
Yeah, right on. What do you think about, they just released that they have collected 177,000 signatures already.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a lot more than that?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I do. They've just let us know that they've reached the threshold. Not exactly how many they have. They won't know for sure for a while yet.
How do you think independence is going to put more money in your purse?
Well, we all know how much money Ottawa or Ontario takes from us, right? Ontario and Quebec. So we should be good not paying sharing money federally.
What do you think of the price of fuel?
Well, we just over there. I'm like, I'm not buying gas here. $1.65. No thanks.
$1.65 a liter. Yeah. I think Mark Carney should take the GST off of gas. Maybe that would be a sign of good, good tidings to you guys out here in Alberta.
It would help for sure, but there's a lot of things Mark Carney needs to do that he ain't gonna. So, yeah.
Nothing good to say about Mark Carney, I guess.
Not really. No, he needs to keep the money in Canada.
Right on. Any last word to the audience?
I don't think so. Just please, if you have any questions, just do some research and don't listen to rumors.
Okay, thanks a lot for talking to us. Appreciate it. Okay, you're out here. Where's your flag?
Right there.
Oh, you're with him. He's got the flag.
He's got-
Okay, we'll talk to you.
Okay, that's
Hey, because you look like you're in need of someone to talk to over here.
Oh, do I look lonely?
You look lonely, yeah. So, are you having fun at the rally here? What do you think of the number of people showing up here?
I think it's good, and apparently there's more on the north end. I don't know. I haven't been up there.
Oh, really? Really? There's two different groups of people out here in Red Deer.
What I heard, but I don't know.
Okay, we're out here. What street is this here?
This is Gates Avenue, so 50th.
Gates Avenue and 19th Street is the intersection that we're at here right now.
Yeah.
Right by the Dairy Queen and Jones Boys Saddlery. There's actually cowboys out here. We're in cowboy country, I guess. So wait,
You're all on board.
yeah, the Cowboys, yeah. Yeah, it's more like the people in Edmonton and Calgary where you have the NDP voters and things like that. They're the ones that are like anti-independence. Why do you think that is?
Well, just because they think different than we do.
Is it that they don't want a better life for Albertans?
I don't think so. I think they just have a different idea about what a better life is.
Actually, from what I've seen of the NDP convention, I don't know that they're really procreating.
Yeah, well, hopefully not.
Okay, thanks for talking to us. Okay, any other additional comments on that?
Not on that, but I'm out here today because I want someday my vote to make a difference.
Okay, good. You sound like an alpha male out here. Well, a true blue Albertan. Are you like from the big city or the small town?
Delburn, small city, small town.
Oh, okay. So you must know Chris out there at the restaurant.
I've met him.
I met him too, actually, on the way to Ottawa. Oops, hang on. Let me get my phone going here. Okay, my phone is giving me a bit of trouble here. There we go. We're back in here again. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Well, he's making the rounds there, definitely pro-independence. What do you think of the number of people showing up here today?
It's good. People care.
It's like I'm looking down the block here. I can't see the end of the line way down there. It's like I'm actually pretty surprised that there's this many people down here.
I'm not. A lot of people here are getting ripped off.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, any last word to the audience?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Just do what you think is good in your heart. That's all.
Okay, thanks for talking to us today.
Bye.
Okay, see you later. Okay, let's keep walking down here. Got about a good 60 in there. Hey, how you doing? A couple of big flags down here today and a smiley face. How are you today?
Excellent, excellent. Love and truth, guys.
Okay, why are you here for independence?
I am here because I'm coming out of a regime from Germany originally. My dad was in prison for 7 years. And the beginnings of not good governance is very obvious in this country. And I'd like to stand up for my folks who were imprisoned and had other things going on before this comes out of hand. So that's why I'm here.
Sounds good. I actually visited the East Bloc, went across the Berlin Wall. They actually measured our vehicle to make sure we weren't bringing people back from East Germany through Checkpoint Charlie, very famous point there.
Yeah.
I visited some of the camps over there. So I had a really good way of seeing what things were like. And that's why I hate people that use things that happened back there and start labeling people with stuff like that. But anyways, on to the independence thing here. Surprised to see you as a as an immigrant, right? That is pro-independence. This is interesting.
I think many of us are in that regard. Many of us who saw the COVID era, like the first signs of it, it was very obvious. And so many of us who came from other jurisdictions were seeing things being not very well going in Canada.
What are your takes on Avi Lewis? Did you see his speech there after he won? What the things that he said and what he wants to have happen to Canada? Like, we want the government to own the grocery stores, own the internet, own this, own that, own everything.
I don't know in which world these people live. I have no idea. It was an embarrassment to see these statements and how they conducted themselves. But they have an opinion. They can have an opinion in a democracy. But it was a very weird one.
Well, if he becomes prime minister, he wants to institute those things. It's like going back to Soviet communism.
Yeah. I can only shake my head. There's really nothing to say.
Okay, sounds good. You're on the Tommy Temper Show on my hat on YouTube.
Recognize you from YouTube there.
Oh, good. Well, you should have said hi, Tommy Temper.
No, I wasn't sure. You were up in Canberra River too, right? When
No, I wasn't. No.
no, then it's a different one. See, that's why I'm careful who I'm announcing there. Tommy?
Tommy Temper,
Excellent.
like on my hat.
Excellent. There we go, Tommy.
Okay, nice talking to you.
Good to talk to you. Have a good
Nice talking to you.
You betcha. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, I need to find my way.
Okay, we finally found us a cowboy down here.
Real one.
The only cowboy down here. Hang on, that's a white cowboy hat, so you must be from Calgary.
No, I'm from Sylvan Lake.
Oh, Sylvan Lake.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's where I'm from, so nice to meet you.
No, we met before.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, on the lake there, as a matter of fact.
We met in Edmonton.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a long time ago. Oh, at the rally.
Yes.
Okay, there was actually 12,000 people at the Independence Rally in Edmonton.
It depends on who you talk to. If you were one of those other people, there was only a couple hundred.
Oh, yeah, the CBC view on the whole thing. I think my thing is starting to crap out on me here because it's starting to go sideways there. Yeah, more often than not. Well, we still have a little bit of battery. But yeah, what do you think of the turnout out here?
I like it. So
sounds good.
It's always good when you get lots of people out, and
it's hard to get the mic in here because where your arm is.
Yeah, but I'm not good with mics anyway.
You know, you're doing an excellent job here, as a matter of fact. I'm not good with mics.
Oh, you're doing fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what's your take on Carney and what's happening to Canada with his governance?
Not much.
You better not talk because otherwise they'll throw you in jail.
Oh, that's exactly it. Yeah, they'll be putting me away. I don't know what he's going to allow me to say because all their laws and rules.
What do you have to say to anyone that hasn't signed the plebiscite so far?
The petition? I think that everybody should get out and sign it. It's just, it's already got the numbers. We know that. Sign it, make it right. They're going to get a chance to vote anyway on the 13th of October. I mean, it doesn't make
19th, I think.
19th.
I always get it wrong too.
Sorry, I get it wrong. I got it wrong.
13th. That's an unlucky day.
Depends on what country you're in. If you're in Europe, 13 is a lucky number.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, well, thanks a lot for talking to us today.
Not a problem.
Okay, see you later. Hey, you want to talk to us?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, sounds good. We won't press anyone for a comment. Any comments today?
No, I'm really not an interviewer.
Okay, sounds good.
Stuff I
actually,
then I go, oh, I wish I never said that, or I could have said that a lot.
Well, hang on. What do you think of I'll softball some questions here for you before my whole thing goes sideways on me here.
Later and go, I wish I said something.
No, what do you think of the turnout here today?
Seems pretty good. I haven't gone down the line to see how far it goes.
I'm just looking there right now, and like I can't see the end of the line. It's like goes on for a couple of blocks.
Not too long ago, Kenny said we were a fringe minority. I think he's a little bit off on that one again.
Yeah, I think Kenny's going to have a some sort of a go on with the leader of the independence movement and have some kind of a discussion. Or
he's having a debate, 2 debates with Keith Wilson.
Keith Wilson, yeah,
and he's a constitutional lawyer. I guess kudos to Kenny for taking it on, but I don't see how he's going to have any ammunition. All you have to stay in Canada. I get it. I've been here since the late 50s, and at a time there was a reason to be proud. It's just gotten so out of hand now that it's unfortunate. I've met people. I'm a canvasser. I've met people that came from other countries, been here for years. They're thinking of going back if the independence movement doesn't work because they said this isn't the Canada we came from. How bad does it be when you want to go back to South America because Canada has gone so far off track?
Yeah, I've seen people just arrive here from the United States and be absolutely astounded at the high cost of living. Can't find a place to live. Food prices gone up, the high price of fuel. it's becoming a country that's unsustainable.
Yeah, and anybody who's not for independence, please, there's information out there. Stay Free Alberta, they've got the value of freedom. They're working on a constitutional draft right now. Please go educate yourselves. Don't just go by the, Canada because, I get it. I was as patriotic as anybody else. I still remember the 1972 series, Russia and Canada, hockey. That was incredible. I was in high school and it was incredible the cheering for Canada that went on. I get it. I was patriotic too, but that Canada is gone. It's left us. It's not coming back, folks.
Okay, well, I'm changing the label on my microphone to Alberta News Now.
Pardon me? Yeah, I see it.
Okay, well, for somebody that didn't want to talk to me, you did a pretty good job. Thanks a lot. I appreciate talking to you.
I'm pretty camera shy usually.
Looking good, looking good. Okay, we got more guys down here. These are your true blue I Am Albertan fans down here. Alberta Republic established 2025. Hang on, that was last year. We haven't become a republic yet. Yeah, anything to say to the audience today?
Well, this is a great turnout. This is a fantastic day. The sun gods are here for us. We've only had a handful of people that actually went thumbs down. Otherwise, it's always been honking.
Yeah, I noticed that. Other people have said, other streamer was out there and said, nobody's honking. There's no support at all. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. It's a lot of cars are honking, or if you're driving a Dodge, you're revving your motor.
Yeah, it all looks positive, so we just have to keep spreading it around the province.
If people haven't signed the plebiscite yet or sitting on the fence about Alberta independence, what would you say to promote people to get on board?
Just look around. Everybody's on the movement. You can just join up, ask people, what are your fears? And then just from there, just move forward.
Why should people stay in Canada?
Got my message?
I understand. Okay, thanks a lot for talking to us. Mr. Alberta Republic. Here's a true blue dude that's strong and free. He's got the big flagpole. You don't have the little, you're not mincing it out here today.
Not at all. No, I love Alberta. Grew up here and did very well. And I would like to see us do a lot better than what we're doing right now. And what's happening in Canada, I'm not happy about that. I'd like to be an Albertan.
What do you think of the job that Mark Carney is doing?
No comment.
Brookfield.
No comment.
I see you're not following CBC, are you?
Not at all. I haven't watched that rag in about 40 years.
Would you say defund CBC?
Absolutely. That without a question.
Can't make that up. Well, at least you're, like upfront with what you're saying,
I feel very strongly about that.
Not beating around the bush. What do you think of the numbers of people out here? I'm just looking down the block way down there, and I can't see the end of the line of people flying those big, beautiful blue flags, as John would say.
Absolutely. Yeah, this has been a great turnout. Absolutely. I'm glad I came. And I live just not very far from here, and I'm glad the turnout is here. And I met a lot of wonderful people, a lot of wonderful Albertans.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, well, thanks a lot for talking to us today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's keep walking down here before my thing goes dead on me here. I keep going sideways here, and we're losing our gimbal just before we lose all of our battery for the day. How are you doing out here today?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm really enjoying it.
You're enjoying yourself. Are you out here just by yourself?
I am.
Right on. Well, what's your reason for being pro Alberta independence?
Well, I didn't become a supporter of that lightly. I took a lot into consideration. First off, my parents were talking about it back in 1970. So it's high time that we really, really looked at this a little bit closer. And I think the biggest reason for me is after the last election, that just was the nail in the coffin for me. For them being the East to put Carney back or put Liberals back in, I was done.
Do you think that Alberta has ever been happy with being in confederation with Canada?
No, we've always got the crappy end of the stick. And, you know, there's no shortage of facts upon that, with Trudeau accidentally skipping us in his little speech about all the provinces, and he missed Alberta. Us getting treated like the bratty red-headed stepchild and the ugly cousin, as we were called once. Just a lot of, they got their boot on our neck and their hand in our pocket.
Ooh, I like that. Boot on our neck and hand in our wallet, pocket. Well, not wallet. I guess if you're a lady, it'd be your purse.
Yeah, yeah. Suffice to say, they get our money and they treat us like crap, and we have no say in anything. You know, and I'm all for Poilievre, but you know, reality has it that even if he got in tomorrow, he'd have a lot of work to undo the big mess, and especially the last 10 years have been catastrophic by every metric. And then he'd only be in there for 1 or 2 terms at best, and we'd be back to a Liberal government again. So I think this is our one and only chance for people in Alberta to make a vote that actually counts for something. All our other votes are just, they're counted, it's decided before they ever count ours. This vote, October 19th, will actually count for something.
No, Alberta has been paying in to Ottawa, and a lot of the funds have been distributed to, you know, like Ontario, have-not province, Quebec, so-called have-not provinces. Meanwhile, our government has a deficit. They're running a deficit. So it seems like Alberta has been giving away money for eons, and meanwhile, we don't have enough to be able to build new hospitals, new schools, or do any of the things that we want to do. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's spot on. And I think some of the detractors from the independence movement are really worried about our healthcare and our education and our social programs. And I think if they thought about it for a half second, they'd realize that the ability to keep $47 billion here would really enhance our education and our healthcare system. And so I think it's a win for Alberta. Unfortunately, I love poutine, Nanaimo bars, the 72 hockey win, all that stuff. But that's all history and emotion and nostalgia, and Canada's not like that anymore. There's a lot of decisions that are getting made, this getting in bed with China. There's a lot of things, a lot of corruption in our government. CBC has, you know, foiled a lot of people. They're nothing more than the propaganda arm of the Liberal government. Paid for. And so I think there's a lot of people that are listening to that, and they're very confused about what really is happening.
Right on. I think I agree with everything that you're saying. Very astute. Thanks for talking to us today.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Let's go. Independence. Independence. Yeah, give us a super chat if you like what you're seeing here today. At least support the stream. This guy's hiding from me here. He doesn't want to talk to me. Should have bought my my chair or something. Oh, there's a chair up ahead there. Maybe I can sit down for a minute. Been standing up for too long here. But look at the people are all the way down there. I can see them way down there. Oh, my camera is really starting to give out here. My gimbal. I think I've pretty much lost my gimbal. So I'm gonna go back to the vehicle. We're gonna walk back and maybe go with a different system or something here. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to walk to the end there. I've already walked the whole block here. Got people honking. Okay, I should get on that bullhorn myself and give him a speech out here. Give him the old sick and tired speech. Sick and tired of being ripped off by Ottawa. Where's Queenie? She's still out there? Or did she go home early because nobody wanted to talk to her? Rally started at 12 o'clock. We got here at about 1 o'clock, so we missed the first hour of it. But it's been pretty good here so far. Nice talking to you.
How do you think this looks?
0% liberal. I like it already.
Damn straight.
Don't let Mark Carney find out. He'll put you in jail. Right on. Let him try. That's funny. 0% liberal. We like it. In Red Deer, Alberta. Okay, there he goes.
I'm just curious where I can find you.
Oh, on my hat.
Tommy, are you on X or
YouTube. YouTube.
YouTube. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you'll see this on YouTube. Hey, see ya. Wants to see that interview. Maybe we'll get a couple of new subs, which will be interesting. Man, we walked a long way. Most of the people are out. I'm looking southbound here on Gates, and most of the flags are to the north of where we're at here right now. As you can see, there's a block of people up there on the corner. A lot of the people are leaving already, but you still have those diehards that are still out here flying the flags. Let's check out the chat here. I can finally sit and read the chat a little bit here. So pop up the questions there and we'll see if we can answer them for you. Are any comments? There are people blowing their horns. Switch from PP. Yeah, switch over to independence. Well, you know, independence is actually a big thing here. They're really going gung-ho, and we're getting a lot of numbers. There are about 4 million people that are living. Hey, nice talking to you. Tommy Temper Show on YouTube. Okay. Is where you can find us.
I wrote half your name there.
Good, we got a new sub right here. But be careful. A lot of what goes on in my show is like R-rated.
Okay. Sounds good.
We're about 9/10 of the way to Carney's jail.
Oh yeah. I saw you already, Bobby Temper. So
Right on.
I'll check it out when I get.
Right on. We're live here right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you get out. I gotta get some money and buy some more flags.
Okay, see you later.
The pop up right in my driveway.
Right on. Excellent. Excellent. Sounds good. Yeah, get that flag for your house there and fly it in front of your house. I know, I see that too when I'm driving around. I see people with big blue flags in front of their houses, and right away you could go, yeah, that guy's for independence, they're for independence. Or you see some flags flying on cars and stuff like that. And wherever you see an Alberta flag, you know that those people are for Alberta independence. There's no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about that. Oh, hang on a second here. Hang on.
All right. I'm just gonna.
Trying to get this phone. Okay, here we go. We're back in here again. There we go. Sorry about that. I just noticed that my gimbal was pressing on my button, on my volume down button the whole time I was live there. But luckily that's on the volume that we're listening to and not the audio going out. So sorry about that. I just had to monkey with the gimbal a little bit here. My gimbal battery, it's funny, this thing is just going wonky on me here about every minute or so where it starts going, dropping off. And you see my screen go diagonal here. It's because my gimbal is not holding out. Maybe I need a more updated gimbal. This is a DJI gimbal, but it's a few years old. And maybe it's about time I sold this one off and got a brand new one. So we'll see. Yeah, I wish I could have gotten to the end of the block there. Maybe what I'll do is hop in the vehicle and drive down to the end of the block and get back out again and interview some of the people at the north end of the road here that are still up there with their flags. Man, it's actually hot here. I'm sitting in the sun. I don't know what the temperature is. It's maybe only about 8 degrees above 0 Celsius, which is not hot, but because I'm sitting here in the sun and I'm dressed in all black, it's, let's see here, I'll show you. Here we go. We're dressed in all black here. And let me put this on my knee here. And we're dressed in all black here. I'm just wearing a really light hoodie here. But it's such a nice, beautiful day out here that even standing out here with a flag, you're not overly cold, that's for sure. See you later. Yeah, thanks for coming out. Yeah, lots of camaraderie out here. Lots of people, as you could see there, out of all the people that I walked up to, there were probably only 2 or 3 people that didn't want to talk. And even one guy that didn't want to talk, he still ended up talking quite a bit. So yeah, it's a pretty good time out here. We're in Red Deer, Alberta, live on location at the Alberta Independence Rally. And I don't know how many people are out here, but I would guess that there's a couple of hundred people that came out here. And I'm just saying that based on the people that I could see in my camera, or not in my camera, or with my eye, which was I could only see as far as my eye could see. And there were flags all the way down the boulevard here as far as I could see. So, you know, and I walked one full block with people with flags, and there was at least another block or 2 of people that were out there. Oh, look it! It's like I said, the coal roller, the Dodge coal roller. They don't honk their horns; they just step on the gas and blow some coal at us. So that's what they do down here. Oh no! Here comes Chris. What happened to Queenie though? I wanted to interview Queenie or get into a tiff with her, but I think when she saw me show up here, she just hightailed it right the hell out of here. She was talking to the guy with the dog for a bit there. And then after that, she disappeared, totally disappeared. But she wasn't really interviewing any people, wasn't talking to any people, well, other than, you know, a couple of people on her stream there, the guy with the dog. But she wasn't really doing interviews with people. I thought that she was like totally anti-Alberta independence because, you know, she came across like that. Originally, she was totally against independence, but now she's like, well, I don't care if Alberta stays or separates. What? Well, that's a big change. So now it doesn't matter whether or not Alberta stays or whatever. And yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen to the natives in Alberta because natives have their own swaths of land. They have their own reserves. So if you're a native within Alberta and you have a reserve, you have your own land. And, you know, when Alberta independence happens, then the natives are going to be able to decide whether or not they stay with Alberta or whether or not those reserves stay with Canada, right, and are part of Canada. So they don't necessarily have to come with Alberta, from what I hear. And we did have all of the chiefs that went to go and see the king over in England. But a lot of people say, well, those chiefs, we don't really care what they say anyways, because you know what chiefs are like in Canada. A lot of them are corrupt. So the actual native people in Canada actually don't like the chiefs, although there are a few chiefs that run a balance sheet, whatever, and don't just grab all the money for themselves, you know. But with the literally billions and billions and billions of dollars that have been given to natives and to different reservations across Canada, I just can't believe that they can't look after themselves, i.e. put that money to good use. We shouldn't be hearing any kind of you know, things about there not being clean drinking water, you know, and all kind of stuff like that. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, we're going to be walking back down towards the truck, and then maybe we will take a walk down the street there. It looks like most of the block is pretty much cleared out. I can see about 2 blocks away, I can still see a bunch of people waving their flags way down there. I don't know if I turn the camera this way, maybe you can see behind me there. Way down there, there's a bunch of people waving the flags. But we'll head over this way here. I can see Minion number 1 is texting me, so not sure what's going on there with him. But it's looking good down here. You got Tommy Temper here with Canadian News Now on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook, Tommy Temper Show on Facebook, Tommy Temper Show on X. And of course, you're watching on YouTube. Here's Chris over here.
People are just going home now.
Yeah, I think everyone's starting to go home now, yeah.
We're sticking around for a while longer because we're going to take some signatures here. We can get quite a few people. So.
The rally's just about over.
Yeah, pretty much. But we're going to do a signing event here, so.
Oh, right on. Pop-up signing event here.
Yeah, because
hey, sounds good.
Cheryl's got the papers and everything. So.
What do you think about the event so far here?
Oh, it's been absolutely awesome. Look, people like this just came in just to say hi and see what we were doing. And we've had a lot of people.
Right on.
People.
Getting new
people here watching this, and this is live.
Yeah.
You should be here.
Absolutely. Well, we got people watching from all over the world and from Edmonton. I see that they're popping in here. So, yeah, they're watching what's happening in Alberta here.
Well, we're going to be doing this again in a couple of weeks, I think. And so we want more and more people here.
Right on. Sounds good. So what is this, every Saturday at 12 noon at this location?
Not at the moment.
Okay, but we'll have to
rally here, but I'm not the organizer of this rally. And they're talking about doing it maybe in a couple of weeks or maybe once a month or something.
What's the name of the Facebook group where people can find out more?
You know what? I had no idea until this morning. I didn't even know about it, and a friend texted me.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
I don't even know. See that lady in the pink way over there?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think she knows.
Okay. Well, she's not willing to talk to me on camera because she's a canvasser. But I'll go over and find out. But I think it's Alberta Independence is one of the Facebook groups, and there's a lot of them out there. So they're probably...
There's a lot, but I don't know what's the official one where they were posting it. Because I didn't see it, and I'm on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
I'm trying to cause problems.
I didn't see it, but then again, I'm a member of about 1,000 groups, so you know.
Yeah, I've got a I just been posting stupid things to piss people off on purpose, just to see the reactions.
Careful! Carney will throw you in jail.
As long as he joins me, I'll be a hero.
Yeah, right. He's, Carney does so much stuff, like with everything he's doing, spending our money on things that are benefiting Brookfield. He's the guy that should be in jail.
I totally agree. And Carney, read this and see what's in the middle. That's all I can say to you.
Don't take your gun to town, son. Leave your guns at home, son. Awesome. Okay, nice talking to you. That's Chris. It's Chris, a great supporter.
Alberta.
Yeah, Alberta bound. Okay, see you later. Okay, and Chris, this is his setup with all these flags here. And he is pro-independence, the Republic of Alberta. Independence free. Stop and talk. Okay, well, I'll sit down right here. Here's a nice table to sit down. Okay, I'm going to sit here for a while, okay? Oh, you're the Druthers guy.
Yeah, I'm the Druthers guy.
Oh, yeah, I picked up one of those mags at the Lighthouse restaurant in Sylvan Lake. So they're obviously supporting you.
I've been here on this corner for 4 years. 4 years. But Druthers has been around 5 years. I came around this corner, wondered what the crowd was all about, pulled in, and I've been here ever since. So.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
What, is this like a regular gathering spot in Red Deer?
Yep.
What, every Saturday at 12?
Gates and 19th, generally at about 12:30 onward. for however long.
Hey, right on. Tell me about Druthers magazine. I see it says free on it there. You can also subscribe to it. I think you got to pay a little bit to get it delivered to you. But what makes you be a supporter of Druthers press?
Well, it's 100% Canadian, and but the topics are always very pertinent, and they cover the globe. You know, they're showing you what's really going on the inside, underneath, that CBC and CTV and all those mainstream media won't tell you. They won't dig to the bottom to show you what's really.
So is Druthers? Would you consider it to be like left-wing media?
No.
Just kidding.
Quite. You know, I'd say it's really fair. You know, down.
So it's not like extreme right either.
No, I personally wouldn't say that, because I think they're trying to stick to the facts as best they can, and that's what counts. It's not this wing or that wing. It's middle of the road, and that's what'll bring independence to Alberta too. Is if we go straight down the middle of the road.
Have they done any articles in Druthers about Alberta independence?
Not exactly to my knowledge. There's little bits here and there.
Okay, well, you got to talk to them about that and get more info in there.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for talking to us today.
You're very welcome.
Okay, real good. Over here on the beat on the corner of Gates and 19th Street in Red Deer, Alberta, where all the flags are flying. You can see all the flags down here. You've got an independence rally happening down here. And you've got pretty much the rally is finished up for the day, but you've got a few people that are still sticking around here that are gathering signatures. Yes.
For info, so I could send it to you when we're doing it again.
Oh, okay. When we're doing it, get on the mic here and just give us a info update.
No, I can't.
Okay, we can talk.
I'm like, I can't say when we're doing it again because it hasn't been planned yet, but it will be happening one more time. But
how can people find out more about when an event is happening? What is the Facebook group that people should join to find out the most info? Any idea? Is it like Alberta Independence, or?
I'll tell you which one I use all the time.
I know there's like about 10 different groups.
So it's called Alberta Independence Movement, and that's where I will always post the events when we're doing them. So I always put it in there. That's where it starts, and then I post it to 10 different independence groups. So
okay, sounds good. Well, post it to my group. It's called Sylvan Lake. Easy, 2 words, just Sylvan Lake.
Just Sylvan Lake?
Yeah, the group, yeah. So do a share over to there, because I look at that one, and a lot of people from Sylvan Lake that are really close by here watch that one.
Okay, I will try to find you. This one?
The group just called Sylvan Lake.
That one.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my group.
Okay, well, I've joined it, and I will make sure to post it in there for you.
Sounds good. I'll give you the ability to post without being moderated.
Okay, my name's... I'll just send you a message then.
Okay, yeah.
Say, hey.
Send it to Tommy Temper, Tommy Temper Show on Facebook. That's how you can find me. Just send me a message over there.
Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay. No, there's nobody honking any horns. There's no support for Alberta independence out here. No, they're all liberals. When you get to the big city, it's all liberals and NDP, they said. Yeah, no, I think there's an awful lot of support down here. Look at that. If you hear the motors roaring, that's like honking your horn in Alberta. This is redneck territory down here. Apparently, we're all a bunch of rednecks down here, and we're redneck and loving it. We love having fun down here. Are you a supporter? Hello. Okay, right on, right on. There's a supporter right there walking by. Okay, and we're right here at the table. One of the tables that are set up here. I just decided to sit down here and just while my day away. Just have a little bit of fun down here at the rally. And we're loving it down here. Lots of camaraderie. You know how now either everyone here is either brainwashed, okay, because they're all exactly on the same page. They all have the same things to say, and they're all pissed off at Ottawa. They don't like Carney. They love the fact that Alberta is going to become independent. They're not worried about being called a separatist or a traitor or anything like that, because you know what a redneck is like. It's like, yeah, you can punch me in the head, and I'm still gonna be okay because it's not gonna hurt me, And your words are not gonna hurt me. Yeah, your words are not gonna hurt me at all. Look, she's taking a picture right there out of that red car. She pulled her phone out there. I think she might be a supporter. It's hard to say if she's a. Are you a supporter? She is. She's taking a picture of all the blue flags down here. You're on the Tommy Temper Show. We're coming to you live from the corner of 19th Street. And the streets and avenues are exactly the opposite away from Edmonton as far as north, south, east, west. The streets run east and west, and the avenues run north and south. And it kind of takes a little bit of a while to get used to that stuff down here. But it's been lots of fun down here on location. And I'd like to thank you all for being with us here. I can see messages coming in here from Minion in the red truck. I can see a message coming in here. I'm not sure what it's all about here, but I can't See, did we get audio again? Give me a 1 if you have audio here now.
I don't hear
Let me
it.
plug it back in here again.
Well, I got full volume on my phone and I can't even hear it. Oh, there.
Okay, let's see now. Let's see if we got audio now. Let me talk at this microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There, I can hear it.
Okay, we're back in here again. I don't know when it lost audio or why it lost audio, but for some reason it did. Okay, Mama Red says 5x5 on the audio. Okay, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, the whole deal with the cop there, was that he just came around because someone reported that there was cars parking on the road here in areas that had signs that said no parking. That was the whole deal. Hang on here. Turn this around a little bit here. So that's what happened. Oh, 45 minutes. Oh, wow. Hey, why didn't you tell me? Weren't you monitoring the stream?
I was monitoring.
I haven't had
there.
audio for 45 minutes.
I was in there. I told you like
Why don't you get out of the car and come and grab me?
I couldn't.
That's what the whole idea is.
There not feels like a guy parked here. There's like 2 clones.
Oh, well, yeah, right. Give me a bad reason why you didn't come and tell me. Okay, well, anyway, sorry for the loss of audio there. I wonder if the audio happened when I was getting out of that chair. I was sitting in that chair for a while, and then when I got up, I kind of put my phone down a little bit or jiggled it or did something there. The other thing is that my deal here that's pressing on my phone was pushing on some buttons and stuff like that. Yeah, hope he's paying his kid. Yeah, my son will get a burger if we get enough super chats on the stream. If we get enough super chats for a burger, then we're going for a burger. Still got guys honking their horns and revving their motors real high coming by us here. So still lots of support for the big rally out here. Yeah, right. Yeah, we'll give him the $2 there for sure. Thanks a lot for that super chat. Appreciate that. I have to go back a little bit here. Hang on. See if I can go back enough to see who sent us that super chat. That was
Phoenix.
Oh, hang on. Report message. No. Cancel. Phoenix. Oh, that was Phoenix. Right on, Phoenix. Thanks a lot. Hey, you're a good supporter of the stream, Phoenix, by the way. Thanks a lot. I know you gave us that $20 super chat the last time I was live there too, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very much, Phoenix, coming in there, supporting the stream, giving me a super chat and telling us that we didn't have any audio and we're back in here with audio again. Yeah, pretty sad that you have to mute to get a super chat. You got that right, Brenda. That's right. Well, I don't in particular, I don't sit here and ask people for super chats all day long like some other streamers do, like it's something that I don't do. People super chat if they want to, although once in a blue moon, I will say that. And really, to do an entire stream and not get one super chat is, it's a little bit demoralizing. So, there are times that, I go, oh, yeah, okay, well, I did an entire stream, didn't even get one super chat. So, I'm not going to go live for a while, and I end up not going live for a few days because of that. So it absolutely does. Yeah. Yeah, I brought my kid so Queenie wouldn't kick my ass. Yeah. Yeah. It was great to get your attention. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Queenie though, but as soon as I got here, I was going to actually interview her or get into a fight or something with her, get into a verbal confrontation or something. But as soon as I got out of the car, I didn't want to just right away jump over to Queenie because I wasn't here because of Queenie. But I was going to interview a couple of people and go over to her and talk to her. But Albertans proud to be screwed, or will they be proud to be free? We need to change. Yeah. Well, we'll be proud to be free. There's no doubt about that. And freedom is what the whole thing is all about here. And they're definitely flying the flags and having the fun here. There's no doubt about that. And my other son is having fun over at the bowling alley. We dropped him off before we came down here at the bowling alley. So he's over there having fun bowling right now. because that's one of the things that he really enjoys doing. And we're with my other son here, who's in the car while I was out there doing some interviews and stuff like that. So it turned out pretty good. Aren't you the FedEx UPS driver for Dallas, Phoenix? Or is that another Tommy Simp? Who's Peachy G? Oh, Peachy G, are you like G? Like the G? Is that where that comes from? Where you've stolen Peachy's name and tacked the G on top of it there? Because you seem to be pretty negative in the chat there, Peachy. You're not like a supporter like the real Peachy, who made an intro, or actually she made like 3 or 4 different intros for my channel. The one with me dancing around there and with some girls dancing and stuff like that, playing my song and whatever. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. But anyways, what's that? Go to the bowling alley, yes. Oh, I don't know if I can, because it's a private business. And, you know, if we stream in the place that's a private business, then we're going to be in trouble. So I don't know if that's cool. Uh-oh. We got the cops over here. What's he up to there? Oh, he's telling those guys there's a sign over there and you can't park on that side of the sign. He actually drove by or walked by me here. It's kind of limited to okay, as long as there's no trailer and there's something. Let's get her the right way here. He walked by here and gave me a nod of his head there. So he knows that we were interviewing him. But unfortunately, my mic wasn't working when I was doing the police interview. Unfortunately. But anyways, they're still giving people hell. I'm parked actually in a spot that's okay here. Because there's a sign here that says you can park here, and then it says you can't extend more than 8 feet out into the, I don't know, it's sort of a, see you later, sir. Yep, see you later, thanks. Sort of an area where you can turn around right here. It's like a turnaround at the end of the road. So that's what's going on here. It's just a bit of a, geez, this thing is really low on battery or something. Because it doesn't like to stay straight. Oh, there we go. My battery's finally gone in my on my gimbal. So that was about all the juice that my gimbal was capable of doing. So actually, let's hang on here. Okay, this is my gimbal right here. So my gimbal is now screwed. Let's see, hand me that blue thing there. Okay, we'll put the phone on this thing here, which is the octopus, or whatever you want to call it. I forget how to do it. So just put the phone on this thing here, or in this thing, and then set it on the steering wheel here. And then we can at least talk here without the phone flopping over, doing the old flop. There we go. You should walk the streets and ask people if they what's that? Ask the people if they believe Canada Pride is what is keeping them from more freedom, or if it's something else. Canada Pride. Are you talking about rainbow flag pride? Or no, the reason that people want to separate from Canada, if you know the scenario with Alberta here and Canada, is in Alberta. You see, all provinces have natural resources. Okay, it's not just Alberta here. Now, the biggest natural resource in Alberta is oil, of course, and some other provinces have gas. They have nickel. They have you know, stuff that you make steel with, bauxite, gold, copper, like lots of things. Like I've actually been to, like for example, the Yukon. I've been on a silver mine, you know, that's closed down. right? It was closed down, but yet I'm able to, like, with my hand and with a little hammer, chop out a piece of what the hell you call it now, galenium or whatever, the stuff that they make silver from, right out of the side of the mountain, you know. But yet the thing is shut down for whatever reason, for environmental reasons or whatever, because the Canadian government doesn't like provinces or anything to happen in this country. They like the minerals to stay in the ground because to pull stuff out of the ground, galena, yeah, that was it, galena, yeah. Yeah, and I even pulled a big chunk of it, like, you know, whatever, the size of 2 fists, and brought it home. But, you know, I saw stuff closed down, lots of stuff closed down. And the Canadian government wants to keep our oil in the ground. Trudeau even said that he wants to see the oil sands phased out. That means shut down. And the same thing with Carney. Carney is like the guy, one of the key instrumental figures that came up with net zero, right? Mark Carney, he's the guy. And they elected him as the leader. And of course, liberals are like anti-oil. They're like, oh no, the sky is falling. We're all going to die from too much carbon in the atmosphere, so we have to shut down oil and buy windmills and solar panels from China, buy electric vehicles from China, go all electric vehicle by 2035. You know, they come up with all kind of crap like that, and at the end of the day, it ends up just harming our country, right? Because we're not doing anything. We don't have enough money, right? And meanwhile, you have something like what's happening in the Middle East, where the oil gets shut down in the Middle East. And of course, in the Middle East and other countries, they don't give a shit about the environment. They don't, you know, they flare into the atmosphere. You see fires burning all over the place. They do whatever they want, and they just pull as much oil as they can out of the ground, and they ship it anywhere to anybody that will buy it, right? And of course, India and China are two of the biggest countries that buy a lot of the oil from the Middle East. So they're the ones that are being hit and hurt the most. And likewise, you've got places like the UK that were foolish enough to go net zero with the Carney plan and basically shut down their oil wells, right? And not be supplying themselves with oil. And they went full bore net zero with the windmills and the solar panels. And now the oil that they're getting from the Middle East is being cut off. So now their oil prices are going through the nose. Same thing with Australia, right? They used to have 8 refineries in Australia, and now they only have 2 refineries, right? They don't even process their own oil. They just bring it in on ships. In fact, their gasoline and their diesel, they actually buy it from China. So what happens is China buys the oil from the Middle East, they refine it, and then they send the gasoline and the diesel fuel to Australia because they only have 2 refineries and they've gone full bore net zero. So now that their vehicles, their trucks and whatever can't even bring food to the stores, they've got empty shelves and stuff like that because they've gone net zero. Net zero kills countries. So Germany went net zero. They closed down their coal power plants. They closed down their nuclear power plants. They closed everything down to go net zero, to go windmills and solar panels, and their cost of electricity skyrocketed to the point that the businesses are closing down because they can't afford the cost of electricity. So that's what's happening in the world all over. Any country that has gone net zero is basically paying the price now, right? Alberta leans way too hard on oil and still needs Canada and the United States. Yeah, well, you know, in Alberta here, we produce a lot of our own food. Sure, we need the United States. Sure, we need the rest of Canada. But that doesn't mean that we need to be part of Canada. That doesn't mean we need to be part of the United States to the same degree that there's lots of other countries in the world, like the United Kingdom, right? Like England, like Scotland, like France, like any countries like that. Sure, they like to trade with other countries. There's no doubt about that. And if people put tariffs up against the country of Alberta, so be it. So be it. You know. But we're sick and tired of being mistreated by the rest of Canada. and being used as the cow, right? We're the cash cow for the rest of Canada, and we're tired of it. And we know that if we were able to separate, if it does actually happen, then we will be one of the richest countries in the world. We only have 4 million people here, and we have an abundance of wealth. So don't think that we're not going to have schools, we're not going to have healthcare, we're not going to have police, we're not going to have, we're going to be like hey, if you've got small countries like Bahrain or Kuwait or the United Arab Emirates, those are very small countries, right? And they have far larger people or populations than we do here in Alberta. So, this is what it's all about here at this moment in time. This is a turning point for the province of Alberta, and that's why you see people out here on the streets waving flags. And I'm not kidding you; the people are waving flags. You see that over there? Those are flags over there. Okay, those are people waving flags right there.
Yeah.
And that's where we are right now. Oh, hang on. We're live right now, so I'm picking up that audio. There, I heard a big scream. Woo!
Yeah.
There, I gave a big scream for independence myself right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's happening here. And why am I pro? Because people have been talking about being taken advantage of by Ottawa from the day I was born, from when I was a child. Everyone around me talked about how we were being hard done by Ottawa. It's in our blood, right? It's happened for so long. Like if you were born in Alberta, you're probably treating this differently than if you just arrived here last week or last month or 5 years ago or 10 years ago, right? Because you came from somewhere else in the world or you came from somewhere else in Canada. And you probably are going like, well, I am Canadian and I'm more Canadian than I am Albertan, so I would like Alberta to stay in Canada. Yeah, exactly. Alberta will have the leverage. Yeah, exactly. We'll have the cash to do what we want here. And as far as the pipeline, well, hey, we're actually making enough money right now. We don't, Alberta doesn't need a pipeline, right? If we just kept the money that we were producing in Canada, the province of Alberta, in Alberta, if we were keeping the money that we made in Alberta within Alberta, we would be a very rich province. We don't need another pipeline to be rich. We just need to quit sending all of our money to Ottawa. That's all we need to do, right? So people are going, yeah, well, you need another pipeline. How are you going to get another pipeline built if you can't get one built now? Well, yeah, that's the part of the problem is that we want to be able to produce more oil. We know that other supplies of oil in the world are A, dwindling, and B, under attack, and it doesn't take much for those ships to stop loading up oil in the Middle East, which causes the price of oil to go up. So, by rights, if we were able to produce more oil in Alberta, it would be a good thing for the province of Alberta, but it would also be a good thing for the world, So either we buy more rail cars and we ship more oil to the coast and load them up, and if BC doesn't want to play ball with us, if Canada doesn't want to play ball with Canada, then all we do is we say, knock on the door of the United States and say, okay, we'll load up more train cars with our crude and send it out to the West Coast, maybe to Seattle or somewhere out there, or Oregon, and have them load up on ships out there, or build a pipeline out there, or finish up the pipeline that we have to the border right now, and you guys in the States continue that pipeline and get the stuff going down further into the States. Either way, we've got more oil than you can shake a stick at. And I mean, like decades and decades and decades. Literally, we have hundreds of years of oil up here in Alberta. The tar sands that everyone calls it. If you don't like the oil sands, well, then you call it the tar sands, just like the people that are in Alberta here. If you don't like talking about independence, well, then you're going to call us a bunch of separatists, a bunch of traitors and no-gooders and whatever, and you guys don't like Canada and whatever. We love Canada. In fact, we would stay in Canada If it wasn't for Mark Carney and the Liberals, and not only the Liberals, but whatever government there is, even the Conservatives, even if the Conservatives were in power, could they really change things to make things right for us here in Alberta? Could they get rid of the equalization payment system where you take our tax dollars that we pay to Ottawa and distribute them to other provinces like Quebec and Ontario and the Maritimes and other places like that, and just say, hey, you guys, we'll give you every dollar back. But why should we be giving a bunch of money to Ottawa only to have them distribute literally billions and billions and billions of dollars to everybody else all over the place? The landlocked thing, you think it might be an issue, but there are tons and tons of countries all over the world that are landlocked. That's not a big deal because our product that we have can be either shipped by railway, by trains, right? Like grain. We have cattle that we produce, grains. We have all kind of other things that we produce in the province here, and they can be shipped by rail or shipped by trucks or whatever. Oil, on the other hand, the best way of shipping oil, and right now we do ship oil by train. Lots of oil comes. Right where I live, I see trains going. Not right where I live, but whatever, a number of kilometers away from where I live. There are train tracks, and there are always oil tankers loaded up with oil that are heading south on that railway. Where they go, I have no idea, but I see them heading out of Alberta, and they're coming from Fort McMurray, and we do have right now 5 oil refineries where I could drive my car to from where I live. 5 oil refineries within a short car driving distance from where I live. 5 refineries, right? The whole country of Australia only has 2 refineries, oil refineries. We have 5 right where I'm living. So we have more than enough oil for our province, right? We're landlocked here, but we don't have to be importing any oil here at all. We've got lots of water, we've got fish, we've got wheat, we've got beef, and sure, we need to import oranges, but so does the rest of Canada. You know, we don't grow oranges in Canada. We need to import bananas because we don't grow bananas in Canada, and that's not just Alberta, but that's all of Canada. So you know, there's nothing wrong with us, you know, having to import some things, and just because we're landlocked, it makes no difference. We're getting all the things that we need right now, and we're landlocked. We're getting bananas in here. We're getting oranges in here. We've got trucks. Trucks bring stuff in, and if Canada doesn't want those trucks to go through BC or go through Saskatchewan to get to us here, well, they come in from Montana, right? They come in from the United States. The United States is extremely friendly to Alberta. We don't have tariffs here against products that are flowing into our province here. Selling 80% of your stuff to one neighbor isn't freedom. Yeah, well, we're not selling 80% of our stuff. We're refining with our oil. We're refining our oil here. Like I said, we've got 5 refineries already. So we're already refining a lot of our oil right here within our own province, and we're sending a whole shitload of oil that's unrefined down to the States. We're not sending any of that. Well, we are sending a little bit of unrefined oil to the West Coast because they do have a refinery in Vancouver, or just outside of Vancouver, somewhere there. I don't know exactly where it is, but there is a refinery there in Western Canada. But we're not sending any oil whatsoever east. None whatsoever. The only oil that ends up going east, gasoline, ends up going into the United States. It goes east, it goes to refineries in the United States, and then from the United States, from the refineries, they ship the gas and diesel fuel to Ontario and places out in the east, right? That's how it gets there. But they don't even get oil that's refined in Canada, right? They get our oil, right? Our fuel out in Ontario, but it's refined in the United States and then shipped up to Canada, back into Canada again. You know, and the people back east are so foolish, and the people in government in Canada are so foolish to go, no more pipelines. We don't want any pipelines to the West Coast. We don't want any pipelines east. We don't want any pipelines at all. So they made a bill. The government made a bill saying no more pipelines. They also made a bill saying we need to cap oil production. We cannot produce any more oil than we're producing. And there are companies up in the oil sands. For example, just last month, the company came up with a $2 billion expansion plan for one of the oil sands plants. And they said, we're not going to expand the plant because the government of Canada does not allow us to. They have these carbon, heavy emitter carbon taxes that's making it look bad for us to expand. Plus, you've got the cap on oil. They don't want us to expand. So we're actually shelving billions of dollars. And really, there have been tens of billions of dollars of expansion in our province here that have been shelved over the years, right? Because of the federal government not wanting us to do anything. And it's all because they're scared that oil is bad for the planet. Well, if oil is so bad for the planet, why is everyone complaining about high gas prices? It's because they can't get enough oil. So why is it so bad, but yet everybody can't get enough oil? And then you come up with these naysayers that go, oh, well, peak oil. You've ever heard of peak oil? It's like where the supply of oil goes up and then it starts dropping down and the amount of oil is dropping. And the number of people that want oil is also dropping, right? So people don't want any oil anymore and you're unable to produce oil anymore. Yeah, well, that's a fallacy. And we heard about peak oil back in the 1970s, and people have come up with that theory over and over and over again, and it's just fallacy. And those people that hate oil, they call it fossil fuel. Yeah, well, guess what? It's not fossils that produce that oil, but it's like minute microbes. What? What did she say? I didn't hear what she said. But she had a megaphone there as she was driving by. That means people are actually watching what's going on here. That's somebody in a car had a megaphone there, was saying something. I didn't even hear what she said, but I don't know whether that was an NDP or what. That was anti-immigration or anti-independence. Oh man, yeah, you never know what's going to happen down here next. There's always something going on. Okay, well, the people are pretty much packed up here. The flags are all gone in front of us here, and we're on location here, and we're gonna hit the road here right away. We'll keep things going, but I'm gonna put my phone. I've got another thing here. Let's see. Let me unplug this one. Plug this one in. There we go. Oh, got another one of these things right here. So it looks like this. And I'm going to put my phone in it. Let's see if this will fit in here. Oh, yeah, okay. That's not too bad. We're at least still in here. And let me take this little microphone out of here. We'll just clip this microphone on here. And then you can still hear us. Let me get this battery out of here. I don't know if that battery was even working. I had it plugged in the whole time. Not sure what my phone battery is up to. Oh, I need a drink of my Canada Dry. Canada Dry. I'm going to drink Canada Dry today. It sure is bad tasting Canada Dry. Where did that foam thing go?
dropped it on the ground somewhere. Right there, I see it.
Yeah, grab it. I put it on here. Okay, hang on. I just got to put some of my stuff away here because we're gonna go motoring here after a bit here. I don't want to lose any of my stuff here. Put this one away. I'll have to remember to charge up my thing again here before we go out again. So I'll put that away. And got my mittens here because it's still wintertime here in Canada. Although today was actually a pretty nice day. Let's hit the road here. That'll be nice. That'll be really nice if you get a paycheck with no GST, no federal tax, and maybe not even a provincial tax. How about that? You might not even have a provincial tax if you're living in Alberta. And remember, Alberta doesn't have a provincial sales tax, right? We do have like a tax on your paycheck, but when you buy food in Alberta, you're not taxed provincially. There is no so-called PST like there is in, say, Ontario or BC. So you're definitely saving money off of that. So we'll be doing a whole lot better, a whole lot better. Okay, give a phone call. Give a phone call over to Bro and see if he answers.
Call Pardon.
Calling Carlin Michelson. Oh, don't say his name. Jeepers. Do it without being on the on. We don't want to dox names, especially first names and last names on live streams. So we got to be careful what we say here. Carrie, there he is. Carrie, you finished?
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming to pick you up right now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. He's good to go. Okay, so he's finished. And let's see if we can see out of her back. Yeah, I can see a little bit. Any cars behind us? I think we're good. Yeah. There's Chris the man. See you, Chris. No, what did you tell him?
Well, he was trying to give us $90 tickets. He said he's threatening because we got a complaint.
Yeah.
And I've been doing rallies here, so I know where the zones are.
Okay, yeah.
I said, first of all, I'm a private man of the land.
Yeah.
Show me your contract. You work for a corporation. You don't have one with me. But I said, you know what? I'm not even going to do that today. I'm going to be nice. Go with me for a second. I pointed out the sign. I said, what does that say? It says no parking. And then he reads it. It's for trucks. No parking if you're over 6 meters. From where that back of that pickup truck is?
Yeah.
Down to here. Okay. Vehicles over 6 meters, you can't park.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He apologized.
Well, hang on, but he wasn't pissed off at people parking here, was he? He was pissed off with people parking by the bus stop.
He was telling everyone.
Oh, really? Even the people here?
Well, he hadn't read the sign.
Yeah. Because that's what I saw when I pulled up here. I saw where it says no parking vehicles over 6 meters, and I thought, yeah, okay, no big deal. I'll park here. So that's good.
The fresh donuts are a little stale now. It's sitting on my dash since this morning when I bought it. I just haven't had time to eat it.
At least you're eating. Okay, talk to you later. Nice seeing you. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so that was Chris. He's the guy that had all those big flags up there. Lots of people still honking their horns here, though. So don't say that there's no people in support of Alberta independence. Like lots and lots of people were honking their horns there. Lots of people. Okay, we're gonna head down to the bowling alley here, if we can do it. Wow, we almost hit that car. Bad driving. Yeah, bad driver. Lots of bad drivers out there. We'll get behind this guy with a bashed bumper. Okay, we got to get out of here and figure out how to get to Taylor. A little bit chilly in here. Let's turn up the heat. Got to get over to Taylor Road here, to that bowling alley. Can you put on a map or something on your phone, and just give us a street where we can go there, so we can get onto to that other street that we were on, or put in there the bowling alley. You know the name of the bowling alley? Yeah. Don't say it, but put the name in, and then type the directions there, and then we can get over that direction. Head over to the bowling alley. Okay, as we blend into the rest of the people here, because I don't have any marking. Oh, I do have a marking on my truck, right back there. It says F flag F Maple Leaf UCK Kearney. I've got that sticker on my window there, so yeah, people can tell that I don't like Kearney anyway. Mark Carney, our Prime Minister. We're like anti-Kearney, driving the anti-Kearney vehicle here. And the sun has kind of become obscure, and it's pretty much completely overcast here now. I don't know if we're gonna. Somebody said that that was following the forecast, said that we're gonna get a lot more snow. So we're gonna get over there. Yeah, I know. We got to find out what cross street we can turn on. 28th. Yeah, turn left. It's on 28th. Yeah, turn left. Is it this one right here? Turn left. On 28th. We got to get on to Taylor. Okay. I will take this one right here. Holy banister. Holy moly. Moly banister. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, we're pretty much okay now. But you have to tell me when to turn to get over to that bowling alley there up ahead. Well, yeah, that is like straight, like for a long time. So far away, yeah. We're a long ways away from us. Okay, we're good to go for quite a while here now. Okay, we're driving the byways, the freeways and byways of Red Deer, Alberta, which is what I would call it's actually a fair-sized city. I wouldn't call it a small town at all, but this is a fair-sized city. It's got a city center, it's got shopping malls, it's got 2 bowling alleys here, right? So it's big enough for 2 bowling alleys. It's got a multitude of all kind of fast food restaurants. It's got everything that you need in a city is right here in Red Deer. Speed limit 70 here. Although the scenery here is, as you can see behind me there, it's like brown. The grass is brown because there's snow in places here that hasn't gone away yet. Grass hasn't turned green yet. The only shrubbery that's green at all is like spruce trees. They're green. Otherwise, there's no budding of trees whatsoever. There's no leaves on any trees. It's kind of like we're just coming out of winter. and it's still below zero. Like it might get above freezing in the daytime, but every night it goes down to below freezing. Oh, got a red light here. Geez, that guy almost hit that red light pedestal. The hell's with him? You got bad drivers, lots and lots of bad drivers. With and I'm not against immigration, but there are so many new immigrants in Canada that all of our insurance rates on vehicles have increased dramatically because of all the bad drivers, right? The new immigrants are just crashing like crazy because they come over with their international driving license, whatever. Tell them I'm live. Yeah, sorry about that. I just had a phone call coming in here. Hopefully we still have audio. We need I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'll stay here for a while, but you guys just do your own thing. Okay. Okay, we won't pick you up then. And you just stay there. I'll wait for her here because she's going. She said. Okay, sounds good. Okay, I couldn't talk to you because I'm live. I'm broadcasting live on my stream. Okay, bye. Okay, so we don't have to pick up other young one because Mumsy's apparently on her way here from Edmonton. So she's coming to Red Deer from Edmonton. So I don't know where she is right now, but she's not here right at this moment. So we will let her pick up a young one at the bowling alley, and I don't have to go there. They need more bowling alleys. Which means we're going to be driving from here to Sylvan Lake, of all places. So check that out. A new turn to our adventure here today. And I wouldn't mind grabbing something to eat, but maybe we'll go to a restaurant a little bit later or something. But right now we're headed to Sylvan. Okay, we're just crossing over. I think this is the Red Deer River right here. Of course, you can't see anything, but we're right crossing over the Red Deer River. And I think that's why they named this place Red Deer, is because of the Red Deer River. I don't know. Just a guess. Carrywood Drive. What is their racetrack? Racetrack? Oh, that's cool. Look, it says deer crossing right here. Well, why not? It's the Red Deer River. What else would there be but deer crossing right near the Red Deer River? And this looks like some kind of a valley here that we're going up. Maybe it's the Red Deer Valley. It's hard for you to see anything, but at least you have the view out of my side window here, so you can get a feel of what it's like here. Lots of open space here, lots of undeveloped property in this area here. And you can build in all four directions from the city because it's pretty much flat land every direction that you look. So the city could get a lot larger than it actually is right now. I'm not sure how many people live in Red Deer, but I would guess 500,000. That would just be a guess, just gauging by how big the city is here. I don't know the exact number, but I'm just making that up. Just budget. There's the Vietnamese garden restaurant. Ooh, nice. AM, PM vape shop, pizza box, liquor store, everything you need to survive. Shoppers Drug Mart, medical center, a little bit of everything here in Red Deer. We're on the cross of Oliver Street and Horn Street on Taylor Drive. Horn Street? Does that mean you got to honk your horn? Read the chat to me. Anything good in the chat?
Someone says that they love you.
Someone says you love me. Who's that?
Masad. Oh, Masad. Good to hear from you. How's things in Israel? We saw a couple of Israel flags up there at the Alberta event, but they took off early for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the Israel flags were all about, but there were some supporters of Israel out there. 889 Customs. Ooh. Napa. There's a Napa auto parts store right there that we're driving by. You can see right there. Napa. Coming up, a Subway, Opa. Opa is a Greek. I don't know if you guys have that in the States, but up here you've got a Greek franchise restaurant, fast food joint called Opa. They sell like calamari. Actually, I like their food there. Calamari and lamb, Greek salad, stuff like that. It's actually, I think the restaurant is fairly healthy food. Opa is a pretty good place to eat for quick in and out. Gas right there, co-op 159.9 a liter. It's 159. $1.59, but it make round it off to $1.60 a liter. And when I left Edmonton, that was a week ago. Some weirdo crossing the street here. He's dressed in orange. He's an NDP supporter. Dressed in orange. Looks like Queenie. Yeah, I do kind of look like Queenie. Be careful what you say because she's gonna get me. He's out to get me. He's gonna find out where I live, and then I'm toast. And we're toast because he's gonna come over to my house with her bullhorn and bullhorn me. That's funny though. She didn't come over and even say hi to me at all. I don't know what was with Queenie there. Like when I arrived, she just ran right away, took off. She didn't pull out her bullhorn or say anything to me. So, or maybe I walked too far down the strip there, and she couldn't follow me. I don't know what the deal was there. But anyways, the meetup of Tommy Temper and let's see, she always calls me like she has names, she calls me like Dummy Dumpster or other more derogatory names, and what do I ever say negative about her? I just call her Queenie. I don't have like special code names that I think are derogatory to her at all. Queenie, you have to realize that. I try and treat everyone with respect and be nice to everyone, but I know we have a war going on, and it'll be it'll be a war. It'll go on forever, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Like it adds to the ambiance of the YouTube lore. It's the lore of the YouTube, and the celebrities on YouTube are going to be forever fighting each other, right? And it'll never end. It'll go on forever. And you can have fun with your dolls on your YouTube channel, and I'll have fun with my little puppet, Tommy Temper, on my channel, and the rest will be history. The lore of the internet. And speaking of the lore of the internet, what about that other celebrity, Defender of Ants? What's going on with Defender of Ants and his leg rider, Sticker Chick? Oh my gosh, Sticker Chick. Did you hear about Sticker Chick? Somebody sent me all the dope on Sticker Chick. And it's like all of the times that she went to court and all of the stuff that she got taken to court for and who she was involved in. It's like Sticker Chick was involved with the worst of the worst of the worst. Okay, how about if I just say cartel? Okay, if I use the word cartel and just say that she was involved with the cartel and the things that they sell, right? And that she ended up snitching on the cartel in order to keep herself out of jail, right? That is the lore of Sticker Chick, right? And believe me, it's quite the story. And I've got the entire lowdown. Somebody, I'm not going to say who, emailed me all of the dope on Sticker Chick. So I don't know if sticker chick shut her channel down and went, away with her tail between her legs because somebody let the cat out of the bag and, informed everybody about exactly what kind of a person that she is. And she ended up going, well, yeah, that was me. Yeah, I did that stuff. And yeah. And you can't respect somebody for doing what she did. Like, honestly. Like, she was the worst of the worst of the worst. And all you can say is, well, she should actually be in jail. But she actually, got the out of the free out of jail card by turning other people in, right? So I don't know what you can think of a person like that, but not very high up on the rung in life, that's for sure. But anyways, she was a leg rider of Defender of Ants, DOA, and DOA was just in court the other day, right? Just the other day in court. And why was he in court? Well, he was in court because he's got a bunch of charges against him. I think some of them are felonies, some of them are not felonies. But for all the stuff that he was doing, protesting the Church of Scientology, the little old bullhorning the little old lady sitting outside of the church there, and they nailed him with I think some of the felonies are like causing a disturbance or something to a church, right, or to things that a church is doing. While a church, in other words, while a church service is in progress, you cannot disturb that church service. There are like pretty hefty laws against that kind of stuff, and that's exactly what Defender of Ants was doing. And as well to that, remember there were those planters that they put up on the street outside of the Church of Scientology, but with plants in them, dirt in them. But the planters were wooden boxes being held together by metal straps. And Defender of Ants, Scotty, went there with his side cutters, and he cut those metal straps on the planters. And they all fell apart, and all the dirt came out of them, whatever. And he basically damaged all of those planters. And really, like you could say, well, those planters were put there illegally, right? And they weren't supposed to be there, right? They never got city permission to put those planters there. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but that's a possible thing. But let's say that you had your bicycle chained to a lamppost, right? You could say, well, that bicycle is there illegally. It's chained to a lamppost, right? But does that give you the right to go there and cut the lock on that bicycle, or slash the tires on the bicycle, or cause damage to that bicycle, that's on a public sidewalk, chained up to a lamppost? You know what I mean? Of course not. That would be vandalism. And to the same degree, he had no right to go there and cut those straps on those planters. It's exactly the same thing. That's vandalism. So regardless of whether those planters were there legally or illegally, really, because went there and vandalized those planters. So I don't know how he's going to get out of that. And then he did some other stuff, like they put some signs up on the street for their meeting, or I don't know what it was, a drop-off center for dropping off stuff. The Scientology was doing something, and they put some temporary signs up on some light posts or whatever. And he tore those signs down, and did stuff like that. There was also the business of him getting involved with mace and a fight out on the street outside of La Poubelle. There was that whole thing that came up. And so anyways, he went to court the other day, and he was trying to subpoena some police officers to show up in court. But apparently he subpoenaed the police officer, but he didn't tell the court ahead of time that he was going to subpoena the cops. So the judge threw it out and said, no, you can't subpoena the police to be interviewed or whatever, or to go up on the stand and for you to get them to say anything or ask them questions. So whatever, he doesn't have his own lawyer, no lawyer at all. And apparently the the judge, asked him several times every time he goes to court, like, hey, do you want a public defender? If you can't afford one, you want a lawyer. But Ant is like, no, I'll be my own back alley lawyer. You know what I mean? He'll be his own lawyer. And does he really know what he's doing? Well, he thinks he knows what he's doing, but does he really know what he's doing? No, obviously not. Because if he didn't know how to subpoena a cop and what the procedure was to do that, then he doesn't know the law. He's not a lawyer. And he's doing stuff wrong, and it's not helping him at all. It's making him look bad in front of the judge. And apparently he's going to have court coming up in May, and it won't be just a judge, but I think it's going to be a trial by jury. So there's going to be more than one person there, the jury, that is going to be determining whether or not he's going to be, well, what the outcome is going to be, whether he's guilty or not guilty. And of course, the judge is going to decide. If they decide he's guilty for a whole bunch of things, then the judge is going to decide what he does, whether he gets probation or whether he gets community service or he gets jail. So I guess we'll find out when that time comes in May. But anyways, if you've been following Defender Vance, that's where he's at right now. Is that it's just been a continuance over and over of going to the judge and talking about different things and not really going to trial. But I think in May, the next time that he does go in the court system is going to be his actual trial. Now, will the prosecution come up to him and say, you know what, if you plead guilty to ABCD, then we will do FGHI, right? Give you a break, maybe not send you to jail, maybe say, you better not do anything, go on probation for a couple of years or something like that. Stay away from the Scientology building, stay away from Poubelle, do stuff like that. Now, my own take from following Defender Vance for a long time on the internet, and I've been following him since he had written on the side of his van, the media is the virus, is what he had written on the side of his van. And he was rolling from southern USA up towards D.C., and I followed him in his little convoy that he was in there, kind of a separate convoy. And, like right away, I determined that he wasn't like any of the other people in the convoy. He wasn't with the convoy at all. He was for Defender Vance. He was for his own channel, and he was for the promotion of his own channel. And everything that he did was to try and get eyeballs on his channel, right? To get more viewers, to get, hey, with more viewers, you get more super chats. So he's all about, the actor. He calls everybody else a bad actor, but he is the actor of his channel. And it didn't matter whether he was protesting the convoy or protesting for Jay, the black guy that whatever was in a tiff with his neighbor, or whether he's over there at Jay Lynn's place, causing them trouble, or whether he's over at Scientology. He's got nothing to do with Scientology. He's all about the protesting. He's all about the pushing the channel, right? The channel is what he's more interested in, promoting his channel, getting more subs, getting more viewers, getting more super chats, right? Because that's what you do, right? If you have a YouTube channel, you want more people following your channel, and you want to get more super chats on that channel, right? Isn't that what it's all about? Some people say, well, I'm not going to monetize my channel, and it's not about the money. Well, okay, if you want to go there, that's fine. And I could get into why, I'm here partially because, I like to get a super chat once in a while. I like to do stuff that people like and go live and, have fun. But I'm mostly here for fun, to have some fun on the internet, right? And if I can at all promote something or help somebody, like for example, I build these homeless shelters and we give away these homeless shelters for free. That's what I've taken. A lot of the super chat money that that I've gotten, and I've built these homes, which I actually put more money into these homeless shelters than what I get in super chats. Believe me. But that's where the super chat money goes. Like I don't use it for myself to go and buy a pizza or whatever. It ends up going to the projects that I get involved in, and we end up helping other people, and that's what it's all about. Hey, as you can see, we've been driving through the Alberta, almost the foothills. We're almost into the foothills of Alberta. It's a little bit of rolling land here, a few hills and whatever, but we're just approaching Sylvan Lake here right now, so we're just about back to Sylvan Lake. And let's see, I could switch the camera around here. Hang on. We'll switch the camera around. Oh, hang on, I'll go this way. Got a circle here. They like circles in Sylvan Lake. It's like a circle jerk down here or something. Circle jerk, yeah. Okay, there's 154.9. So gas is actually cheaper in Sylvan Lake than it is in Red Deer, and it's cheaper here than it is in Edmonton too. I noticed 154.9 is about. There's 3 gas stations right close by here. So because there's competition with 3 gas stations, the price of gas is a little bit cheaper here than it is in places like Red Deer in Edmonton at gas stations that are further apart from each other. But we're going to show you, we're heading on to Lakeshore Drive, and Lakeshore Drive will show you what the lake is like here. There's the lake right there, right in front of us is the lake, and the camera is kind of tilted towards the lake there. Now the lake is not a lake because it's frozen, so at this time of the year it's a frozen lake. But we'll take a drive by here and show you what the highways and byways of Sylvan Lake look like, because you rarely get to see it from other streamers that live in Sylvan Lake that just sit at home all day and don't go anywhere, except maybe the odd rally once in a while. But this is where we ride our bicycle. You can see there's a sidewalk right here, but not only is there a sidewalk, but there's a trail that runs all along here. And it's really lots of fun to ride your bicycle on that trail right to the right on the video here. So we love doing that. We don't have our bicycle out yet because there's still quite a bit of snow on the trail there. There's no snow on the sidewalk here. So I guess we could ride our bike on the sidewalk, but it's still a little bit chilly. I don't really like to go out riding a bike at plus 8 degrees Celsius. I'd like to get it up to about plus 15 or something like that before we get out and start riding our bike. Hey, we should go to that store downtown. That's the Amazon return store. They have this store that gets all these pallets of Amazon returns or whatever, and then they sell them all. So maybe we'll pop by that store and see if they have any electronic stuff or something there that looks interesting. Maybe get a tripod or something if they have one there. I don't have an actual tripod here. Okay, this is the parking lot for the lake. Like if you come out to the lake here, you end up, and look at, you've got some newcomers here that are trying to park, as you can see. And this guy in the Civic is going to back up and hit us here. They're both running into each other. They're trying to park. Very nice job parking. Very nice job. Okay, you got the playground here. Here's the playground. Dude sitting there looking around. A few kids running around. So there are a few kids. It's pretty frozen out there to be playing on a playground. But this is the parking lot for the lake itself. And this is all lakefront. We're driving by. All of this whole area is all beach with really nice sand. The whole lake on this whole south shore is all really nice sand right here. So it's great. People set up little pop-up tents and stuff like that in the summertime, and really like using the whole thing there, the whole lake there. There's the bathroom right there. That building that you can see is a nice big washroom there. People vandalize that washroom all the time, though. I don't know why. When we were out here a couple of weeks ago, there was a biohazard fire department was out here doing something or other at the bathroom. So I would guess that maybe there was a pepper spray or something like that. Look at that. There's a guy on a motorcycle. Look at the guy's out here on a motorcycle in the middle of winter. Go figure. Hey, there's the Alberta flag guy right there. Guy with the Alberta flags, and he's got his sign there that says sign here. So he's collecting signatures driving around here with his flag, so that's okay. Pretty cool. Cool Yule. Okay, let's look at some of the businesses here. As we drive down the street to the right, there's some more motorcycles down here. Wow. Kind of surprising to see the motorcycles. It'd be kind of chilly. There's Big Moo ice cream shop right there. They also sell burgers and fries and stuff like that. Big Moo. And there's that airplane. If you look, you can barely see it, but to the left is an airplane right there. You can barely see it. And we sat and ate in that restaurant there right underneath that airplane. It's some kind of a fighter jet, which is pretty cool, actually. Right on the main street here of Sylvan Lake. So it's a really nice lake district here. This is Lakeshore Drive that we're on here right now. There's Bucks, B-U-K-Z. We've got Moon Lake Restaurant. They got something there, that business right in front of us. Fresh. Fresh, hot, and healthy. If we eat anything, we should eat it fresh. I think it's vegetables in there. That'd be fun to eat there. No? What's the matter? You don't like veggies? What's that? Stacy Wilk. What's that? There's a sign there that said Stacy Wilk. What the heck is that? There's a guy on a moped or something. Scooter. Cannabis store, Spotted Gecko, Drop It Studios, the Well store, tattoo shop, thrift shop, China Diner. They have good Chinese food there. There's Smoke and Vape Shop, 82. I wonder if that Queenie had something to do with that Smoke and Vape Shop. Once again, consignment store. Okay, let's park right here. We're going to go in this store right here, which is called Express Liquidation. That is the Amazon store right there. Express Liquidation. Right there. So we're going to go inside that store and see if they have any electronic stuff. Somebody coming out of the bank. The bank out, Emma. Hey, lady, nice jacket. Yeah, I need a new jacket. I need I need to get a what would you call it? A skidoo jacket, you know, for driving a skidoo or whatever, snowmobile jacket. I need to get one of those. So when we're driving around in the wintertime, it's like not too bulky, nice and, you know, just a warm kind of a jacket that, you know, is a large size, whatever, that will fit me. And we need to get one of those jackets so that we can stay warm in the wintertime. That would be fun, a fun thing. Okay, so anyways, I don't know what to do with the stream here, but we're going to go in the store. And I know that it's probably not a good idea to bring my stream in the store because then, you know, right away they might say, oh, you can't video in here or something like that. It's like the other, you know, like, I don't know, a year ago I went in the flea market and
somebody complained that I was doing a video, and then they got a hold of the manager, and then the manager came over and gave us hell for streaming in the store. So, you know, we're not going to stream in the store. So we're going to shut off the stream. So thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. Thanks a lot for giving us that super chat. We appreciate that. I see there where it says exactly we got 279 in that super chat. Appreciate that. A bunch of Karens. I know. The whole world is full of Karens. It's like you can't do anything. You had fleas once. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, you don't want to get crabs. You know, fleas are okay, but you don't want crabs. I hear they're I hear they like certain places and you don't want them going there. Okay, anyways, Luke and I are and he's a beautiful redhead there, right? Can you see his red hair? And I don't like to show my children on the internet because you guys are just so negative, whatever, or make fun of people and whatever. And or say that I'm trying to promote my channel with my children or something like that. But anyways, there you go. Hey, thanks a lot. Just Kate in there. Glad you found our channel. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. And it was fun being with you on that Alberta flag waving independent ceremony or rally that was happening there today in Red Deer, Alberta. And we're back in Sylvan Lake here. See you all later. Take care. Thumbs up. And we'll be going live again. Don't you miss us. Make sure you turn that bell on. You know, where you subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and then turn the bell on, activate it so that you get that little reminder thing, that's the alert that pops up there when we go live, so that you can pop into another live. Because virtually I don't post a whole bunch. I post shorts once in a while, and I do shorts off of my live streams once in a while. So I might be doing some shorts off of this one here. And yeah, hit that subscribe button. Let's see that. Yeah, like right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you see that subscribe button right there? Yeah, that's the one that you want to hit right there that we're looking at. Yeah, I got to come up with a better logo in there. Oops, for that thing there. That'll be good. But otherwise, we're going to stop the stream here. So see you guys later. Thanks a lot for viewing, and we'll see you next time we go live. Cancel. Yeah, you got to put your finger right in the middle here to end it. Bye-bye for now.